What's going on, you guys? Today we are making another tier list video, and this next tier list is going to be horror movie villains. If I'm not sure about them, I'll put them here. If I don't remember them or can't tell who it is from the photo, I'll put them there. And let's get to the ranking. Michael Myers. This is easy. Michael Myers is superior. He is one of the elite of the elite. Michael Myers has some of the best kills, and I believe he's in the top of the body count as well. Pinhead. I wasn't a fan of most of the Pinhead movies, but Pinhead is one of the horror icons, along with Michael, Freddy, and Jason, and Ghostface. I'll put Pinhead at B just because he has some really gruesome kills. Freddy Krueger. Superior. I mean, come on, it's Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger is one of the best horror movie icons of the 80s and 90s. I know I said 90s because my memory is correct. I think he had one movie come out in the 90s. I can't remember off the top of my head. This guy from, I believe, is from Pan's Labyrinth. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I haven't seen this movie, so I can't rake it. Rob Zombie's Michael Myers. No. This should be an F for fail. I wasn't a fan of the Rob Zombie movies, and that's my take on that. I can't make out who that is. Is that Ash? Gremlins, I'll give Gremlins a C. Is that the collector? It's hard to tell who that is. Okay, if that's the collector, I put him at a C as well. Jason Voorhees, superior. Before I get into Jason, I'm going to put this guy right here because I have no idea who that is. I can't tell. Jason Voorhees has a high body count. He has some good movies. And yes, he does have some bad movies. But Jason is one of the horror icons that you think of when you say, give me a horror movie. Friday the 13th comes to mind for most people. The Chucky remake. I wasn't a fan of the Chucky remake. Some of the kills were dull. They had like a couple good kills in that movie. And I believe this is the one that's getting a TV show. The Boy, I haven't seen The Boy. I can't remember anything about The Boy if I have seen it. The Babadook, I'll put him with Pinhead. Good movie, scary movie, creepy as well. The remake Freddy Krueger. He can go in F. That movie was a total fail. I'm sorry, but Robert Englund is the only guy that I can think of that can play Freddy Krueger. If you're going to let somebody else play Freddy, let Robert pick who can carry on his legacy. Jack from The Shining. Shining is a classic, yes, and I'm going to put it in the middle because I don't remember much about that movie because it's been a long time, and that's my take. The Grudge, or is that The Ring? That's The Ring. The Ring is I didn't like it. A killer videotape. Now I guess it would be a killer video on YouTube. but I wasn't a fan of the Ring movies. Annabelle, I'll put Annabelle at a B. No, I'll put Annabelle at an A. Annabelle is one of the main demons of the Conjuring movies. 3 good movies. And one of my friends was in Annabelle 3, Katie. Hello if you're watching this. And Annabelle is a big part of that franchise. The Thing, I'll put The Thing at a B. Cult classic, John Carpenter classic. And that's a much watch. Much watch. If you haven't seen it. Aliens, I'll put that at a C. I wasn't a fan of the Alien movies. The sequels. First couple I liked. And A versus P. First one was great. Second one, not so much. Wait. I think this is Predator. Yeah, that's Predator. Oh, that's Predator. Predator can go to... Yeah, that is Predator. I knew I saw him. I need glasses. The It remake. I'm putting the It remake at a D. I wasn't a fan of the sequel. The first one was good. Sequel, I'm iffy on that one. Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter is an Academy Award-winning movie. Anthony Hopkins did an amazing job in that movie. Reagan from The Exorcist. Exorcist, cult classic. If you haven't seen The Exorcist, go watch it this Halloween season. Saw. Well, the first Saw was... first couple were up here, and after the last couple, I would have to put it at either a B or a C. But Saw, too much. It's like Scream 4 said, it's torture porn. Leprechaun, I wasn't a fan of Leprechaun. Maybe the first movie was good. Maybe one sequel was good, but I wasn't a fan of that. Candyman, I'll put Candyman at a B. It is a good movie. The new one's good. And the 2 sequels that followed it wasn't that good. In my mind. The original Chucky, I'll put at a B. Brad Dourif, I believe that's how you say his name. I believe that's who played Chucky. Is that who played Chucky? I'm trying to look it up. Chucky. The original Child's Play. Yeah. And you don't see that a lot. The same actor that played the same villain throughout all those movies. And you gotta respect that. Valak the Nun. The Nun movie was decent at best, in my mind. But it... I wasn't a fan of that particular villain of The Conjuring. Sam from Trick or Treat. Nice little demon character we have there. Trick or Treat is one of the movies I love watching every Halloween. The Terrifier wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't like it at all. He took like a hacksaw and he cut somebody from top to bottom. He like sawed them in half. Yes, it was bloody, but we don't need to see that. Like, really. That is disgusting. So I'll put him at a D just because of the gruesome deaths. Norman Bates from Psycho. Homage to Psycho. If it wasn't for that movie, we wouldn't have many of the other movies as well. Give me 1 second. I'm getting my order picked up. Sinister. Bughuul. I would say Bughuul is he's up there in superior, either superior or A for me, because that is one of the better horror movies of the 2010s. The first movie was a tremendous job of making that. Second movie had its ups and downs, but are we gonna get a part 3? I don't know. Bruce the Shark. Jaws, I put out a C. That shark, Bruce the Shark, hasn't really returned since the ends. I know it wasn't the same shark, but we haven't seen a Jaws movie since Jaws, The Revenge, not the end. I'm sorry. Tim Curry as Pennywise. I'll put out a C. Tim Curry did a tremendous job being Pennywise in that movie. TV show. It was a TV show, movie, whatever you want to call it. Tim Curry is Pennywise and always will be to me. Bubba from Leatherface. He belongs up here, but the bad sequels puts him down here because that timeline is all messed up. Yes, he mostly uses a chainsaw for his villains, but you gotta respect him. He's one of the cult classics. Jeepers Creepers. Creepers, same thing. Now that we have a new owner, director of the franchise, because Victor Miller either lost or he sold the rights to it. I'm not completely sure which one happened. Hopefully, Jeepers Creepers Reborn, when it comes out in 2022, if it gets pushed back, because it's supposed to be coming out this year. But I don't know anything, haven't heard anything about it. Hopefully, it rejuvenates the franchise. And last but not least, the person that has a movie coming out in January 2022, Ghostface, Superior. Billy Loomis, Stu Macher, Mrs. Loomis, Mickey, Roman Bridger, and the person who was supposed to be the killer in Scream 3, Angelina Tyler. Spoiler, she was supposed to be the other killer in Scream 3. Because there has to be 2 killers in that movie. They just cut it out, I don't know why. Joe Roberts and Charlie. Those are the people that have donned the Ghostface costume and have killed under Ghostface. I'm not going to talk about the TV show. This is the movies. And who do I think is going to be the killer in Scream 5? I think it's going to be Randy Meeks' nephew, and it's going to be Jenna Ortega's ex-girlfriend in the movie. And that is going to be all for this ranking video. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. And sorry about that. Tomorrow I might do another ranking video on horror movie heroes or heroines, or I'm not sure. But I'm gonna film the next 2 for Sunday and Monday on Saturday. Well, that's all. Thank you guys. Have a good night and happy spooky season.